All right, we all know that Kemba Walker, free agent after this year, the greatest Charlotte Hornet ever. The greatest ever. The greatest ever.
You know
the greatest Charlotte Hornet. Don't even.
You know they had
don't give me the
Alonzo Mourning,
face.
Larry
face.
Johnson.
Who's the number one scorer? Number one scorer.
You really, Grandmama?
Yeah, really. So Kemba Walker, greatest Charlotte Hornet ever.
Man.
Debate another time. So who exactly could the Hornets get in return, knowing that he is going to hit free agency next year? What teams are going to give up some young talent in order to get him, get ahead of the curve? While also, this should be noted, all of these trades that I came across also were basically said he's going to re-sign. With these trades, with the trades. Okay, so here we go. The San Antonio Spurs would like give up the house. They'd give up Patty Mills to make the money right, Lonnie Walker, and DeJounte Murray, even though Murray has a torn ACL. So what you're hoping is he would sign long-term and that the ACL would be okay. Look, I gotta be honest, I couldn't come across any that I loved.
Yeah, I don't
so
like
if you have any, hit me in the comments. I don't like any of these.
I don't like
the Indiana Pacers, I would love to see him with Victor Oladipo, Domantas Sabonis, Miles Turner. I think that's a really good threesome.
Not bad.
So Bogdanovich, TJ Leaf, and Aaron Holiday. Name that Holiday. It's like name that Melina at this point in baseball with the holidays. Another one, the Phoenix Suns. This was rumored a lot.
They've been trying to get a point guard forever.
They have, except they had like 12 of them.
Yeah, but they don't like him.
But they don't like him.
They don't like any of them.
Josh Jackson and
Miles Bridges.
Miles Bridges. I keep getting him and Mikal mixed up. Josh Jackson, Miles Bridges for Kemba Walker. That's one that I don't hate because you would get years for youngins, which is exactly what Charlotte needs. Another team that I would love to see him go to is the Milwaukee Bucks. Eric Bledsoe, Thon Maker, Dante DiVincenzo. This is also attached that they would throw in a first-round pick for Kemba Walker and Jeremy Lamb. And then the last one, I believe, this is the last one. The Charlotte Hornets would give up Landry Shamet and Markelle Fultz for Kemba Walker.
The question Landry don't have a pitcher.
Good question. Would the Sixers give up Markelle Fultz?
Not yet. Not yet.
I don't think so either.
Not yet. There's still hope for him. You see his jump shots?
There's a lot of hope, man.
He's a strong guy. Just got to get that jump shot.
He will. He will. I've said this before. He's going to put up 15, 4, and 3 this year. He's going to be damn good. Everyone, like, what Charles said last night, or a few nights ago, whenever this airs.
I think it was last night.
It was, well, when this airs. I'm trying to.
I'll spread it out.
Trying to be media savvy here, Robert.
Savvy. Sorry.
What Charles said on NBA on TNT was, we're pulling for Markelle Fultz. I've been pulling for this kid for a while because although the reports were, well, there's some turmoil with his AAU coach and the Philadelphia 76ers, all I want to see is him tune out the noise and perform to the best of his ability, not even the best, perform brilliantly, which he is going to do. The best thing that he did was work with Drew Hanlon, noted skills, conditioning, and also shooting coach, mainly the latter. So to see him do what he is doing, I don't think the Sixers would surrender that for Kemba Walker.
No, you never want to see anybody go Rick and kill on you. And just kind of just lose it, get the yips, Nick Anderson on you. So no, I think the Sixers and the Celtics, they're gonna keep all of their young guys for now. See how it all plays out. And maybe down the road, maybe move some pieces.
What team could you see him going to?
Who, Kemba?
Kemba. I want to see him in playoff basketball, man.
I think he would be great with the Spurs. I don't think they would give up what they have.
No, I don't think so either.
I think Milwaukee, like you said, could put them up in the East.
But what's the best offer?
That's the thing. Kemba Walker is a little bit in that Jimmy Butler situation where he's not the A++ superstar. He's a good, solid A, B+. So what?
I think he's an A-, actually.
He's A-. What young players do you want to give up who could potentially be, A+?
Well, I think Kemba also, if you give up young talent who you don't really know are that great yet, you know what you're getting in Kemba, which is he could easily, what is he, like 30 right now?
Yeah.
He could easily play like a Steph Curry for another 10 years because they're not built on this super duper vintage J.R. Smith Denver Nuggets speed. They're built on craft. They're built on shooting. Like shooting doesn't just die.
The question is,
Kemba could be a cat with 9 lives and play for that long.
The question is, if you trade people for Kemba Walker, is that enough to take you over the top? Like how?
All right, fancy this. Being on Milwaukee. Does it take them? What exactly even is over the top?
Well,
I think with that team, they could then potentially meet Boston because now you finally have a point guard that could space the floor for Giannis, which he's never had.
See, that's what I'm saying. If you put him on Milwaukee, you put him on, say, the Spurs or whatever, now they compete with the creme de la creme of the top of the conference.
I think getting Greg
so?
Popovich any A minus, A middle, A plus player. Getting Greg Popovich one of those, it's a win-win situation.
I think the Spurs are one, not, like I said, B plus, A minus player to be right back in the mix.
Away.
Yeah. Because
I agree with that.
I think DeRozan and
what do you think DeRozan is then on your own scale?
That's the same thing. They're all in that B
He's like an A
plus, A minus link. And that's tricky because you're gonna have to give these guys, even though they're A minuses, they want max money.
Yes.
So.
Absolutely.
The way the max contracts were supposed to work was the guy. It was supposed to be the LeBrons, the KDs, the Steph Currys, the Russell Westbrooks. But just the way economics work and the way teams needed players, they started giving max money to the Connollys of the world. And now these B plus, B minus players are getting max deals.
Right.
And that's, to me, hampering, the overall team.
All righty. Let us know your thoughts. Kemba Walker, what team should he go to? Who would you give up?
I'm a max contract player.
He says so. Subscribe to TYT Sports. If you made it to the end of this video, mazel tov. If you want to see more, hit the bell and hit subscribe. Why don't you?